Thank you so much for joining me. And brethren, as usual, read the caption of this broadcast and read beyond the caption of the broadcast. Read the description of the broadcast. Like it. Share it. Invite your friends, invite your not so friendly friends and tell them that Mayegun today. And thank you if you have done that already. Tonight, we are taking a trip to the Appoints or to Edo State, where a lot has been happening. I don't know if some of you have been following that, but tonight I'm bringing to you, every one of us here, the shameless, unlawful, scandalous happenings in Edo State. Or you know, Nigeria is a lawless place, as we kind of love to remind ourselves. Some of their actions and inactions usually doesn't really kind of like, jot a lot of people. In fact, when things are done legally or rightly in the contraption, some of us believe that they are likely done by error, by mistake, and they do not take time to correct their mistake, because a lawless place where anything is done lawfully is always like going to look like an error or misnomer. Nigeria is a place where abnormalities seems normal to the people there. After rigging APC Egbekegbe into the government house in Edo State, the APC Egbekegbe thugs have been moving mad in that state. The drivers, the commercial drivers in the states have not been spared. The first move was to remove all the local government chairmen, even though it's on record that they were elected or selected. No, elected, kind of. But we know that that election itself is, what it was. So the Edo State, 18 local government areas of Edo State are being controlled by PDP. And immediately the Obaseki and his gang lost power. It was time for Oshiomole and his stooge, Okpe Obolo, the governor of Edo, to replace them, but they haven't figured out how. So the first thing was to suspend them by declaring them illegal, because they won't, according to him, they won't be loyal to the APC. So they sent thugs to take over the local government areas. Thugs were wielding canes to beat up any local government chairman that showed up. So a court said that was illegal, that was wrong. So they were returned back. Only for Okpe Obolo and his gang to now initiate an impeachment. Papa, I have never seen anything like that before in my life. You know what they did? In a one fall swoop, they impeached all the 18 local government chairmen. Usually, it is always said the councillors that will impeach local government chairman. And I have never seen a situation whereby this local government, 18 local governments at a time, got impeached in a one fell swoop until this happened days ago in Edo State. So the drama has been going on for the past 6 or so days, but it's just somehow the media has been looking away from that. So tonight we shall go to Edo State, where Okpe Obolo has now appointed his own caretaker chairman for the local government areas of Edo State. These are now the APC, Egbekegbe loyal chairmen. With their Supreme Court ruling, it is illegal to have caretaker chairmen in the local government areas in any part of Nigeria. That is why majority of them have been doing everything possible, to have an election, even if it's going to be a selection, so that they will be able to have access to their local government money. But what they have done in Edo State is complete illegality, a charade. But it is Nigeria. where, as usual, illegal things are always kind of legal, abnormal things are always normal to them. But the media has not been like paying attention somehow. In my own opinion, except few interviews we grabbed on Arise, where someone was talking about it, and then what's going on afterward. Okweobolo has now appointed his own caretaker chairman. He has sworn them in, and he has ordered them to take over the local government areas for him. While the elected local government chairmen of 18 local government areas were impeached the same day by no other than APC thugs. The local government councillors are not even like in session as we speak. They claim to be in recess, where they are expected to be back by the 20th of January. Today is the 8th of January. Guess what? The same councillors have now been reported to have removed all the local government chairmen in the 18 local government areas of Edo State. An illegality that they believe they can always get away with. Somebody has something to say on that. Let's start with this tonight. Here.
It is after that resolution by the House of Assembly that all hell have been let loose in Edo State. And we need to draw the attention of Nigerians to this. That you cannot dissolve the local government councils. Because they were elected by people, by Edo citizens. You cannot. The Supreme Court has said so. The Attorney General of the Federation has said so. The Chief Judge of Edo State has said so. Even after the suspension, the council chairman went back to the court. And a judge in Edo State, High Court 2, Honorable Justice F.A. Ikpomba, set aside the suspension, the illegal suspension done by the House of Assembly. You would have thought that everybody that has some level of conscience, of sense in him, will stop at that. But no, even after the High Court judge has given his judgment, in fact, that was when the whole thing now snowballed into what we are now witnessing in Edo State, where one councillor, two councillors, led by the police and the DSS, will go into a council hall and say they have impeached a local government, an elected local government chairman. I've never seen such a thing before in my life.
Well, despite...
As if Section 19 of the 2000 Edo State local government law stipulates exactly how a local government council chairman and his vice can be impeached. It's a process. It's just like impeaching the governor of a state. You cannot do it within 1 hour. It's impossible. It's unlawful. It's unconstitutional. It's a process. You have to have 2/3 signing into a petition that the chairman and the vice have committed, in the opinion of the petitioner, gross misconduct. 2/3 members of the councillors must sign that petition, taken to the leader of the house. A panel needs to be set up. It's a process, just as I said, just like impeaching the governor of a state or the president of the country. So, for us as a party, we think that there has never been any impeachment in this state. All the council chairmen that we elected and their vice, as far as we are concerned, they are still on their seats. We have directed that they should go back to their offices. Nobody has impeached them. We are taking remedies. We're going to charge some people for contempt to court. Because we cannot allow this, we cannot allow this blazing act of illegality to happen in our dear state. So we just think that the Nigerians should be aware of what is happening in Edo State. We think that what is happening, all the fingers point to the governor of the state, Monday Okpebholo, who have decided to disregard court judgments, to disrespect court judgment, to think that he can just wake up one morning and say, I want this to happen, and it will happen. And we are telling him it will never happen in Edo State.
Well, it has happened. So like he said, initially, they used the status of assembly to suspend local government chairmen, elected government, local government chairmen, which in itself, right, is illegal. The status of assembly has no control over the local government, talk less of them suspending the local government's administration. They have no such power, but they did suspend them. And that was the beginning of the invasion of all these local government areas by the APC thugs. So when that didn't work, like he also said, they got a few of these councillors who were supposed to be on recess. They got them back from, in different parts of the states to go in and announce the impeachment of the local government chairman and their vice. And after that, the next stage was to appoint replacements. The replacements they did as well with the support of the status of assembly. So they were quickly confirmed and sworn in a few days back. And yep, they went on to take over the local government areas as the new acting local government chairman. In all of this illegality, right, the confidence of the APC, including the Okodoyo, the Bolo governor of Edo, right, they're illiterate too. It's like a mission accomplished. So if you are not comfortable with this decision, just go to court. But they didn't stop there. They started going after the supposed councillors whose power were usurped by the order of the governor. Okay, so they said, we didn't. Majority of us were not part of this impeachment. How can you now? Hang on. If we impeach the chairman, right, and we impeached the vice chairman, normally the speaker, which is the speaker for the councillors, should be appointed as the chairman of these local government areas, not like you have to. So what is really going on? Are we dissolved? Like, have you dissolved the local government administration? Because caretaker committee that you put in place do not have councillors. So does that mean that the councillors impeached themselves too? Or what is really going on? Some of them are out in adding their voice. So I have a bit of, a short clip of one of those purported impeachments in this collection of videos of the supposed councillors as well, lamenting that they had no idea what's going on. They are crying out, by the way, just for the record here.
As the new leader of the legislative arm,
listen to that first video, the person that wore wig as a speaker of leader, rather, they use leader of the local government council, the leader of the councillors, all right? He's a thug, he's not a councillor of anywhere, right? But he had to go and dress up like a lawyer with wig, all right? And he sat there. Everyone in that room are not like councillors. They are not elected member of any council. But yeah, as the thugs did carry out the impeachment, it was actually thugs, unelected thugs, that carried out impeachment of elected council officials. Watch this.
As the new leader of the legislative arm, having gotten the majority votes of the House, Dr. Eric Iyobo-Sayende and Honorable Mrs. Osamuyi Dehe is hereby impeached as chairman and vice chairman of the local government council.
The good people of Edo State Nigerians, the Oba of Benin, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Tinubu, Edo State Governor, Inspector General of Police, please come to my rescue. This morning, I went to my office to go and deliver chair for somebody who paid for chair yesterday. As I got there this morning, I was bringing it out. Healers packed. 2 healers with thugs, policemen, and civil defense. They came after me, dragging me. They want to bundle me into the vehicle. They asked for my key. I gave them my key. When I gave them my key, they allowed me to rush into my shop. Then I have to quickly run through the other side of the road. And I escaped. I was surprised that they said they came this morning to come and bundle me to Oredo Local Government Council to go and impeach the chairman and the vice chairman. And I'm surprised as it got into this level. I have made it clear that I am not that kind of person. I am a man of integrity. As a human rights activist, as somebody who have worked in the NGO all my life, as somebody who have my private business a second address, I cannot mortgage my integrity for this kind of thing. I am not a conventional politician. They should leave me alone. They made away my vehicles, the properties inside the car, my books, the money they took and they lock up my shops. So I am appealing to the Oba of Benin, the president, the governor, and all well-meaning Nigeria, all human rights activists, please, this is the time for you to come out and defend democracy. The president went to court to fight for the autonomy of local government. And the court granted since July 17. I am surprised that the same APC governor who is under the president is now promoting this kind of illegality and the president is not speaking. Do we really mean well for this country? For us, we mean well for this country. We see how people that have integrity that can check.
Honorable Jima Abdulganiyu, Councillor representing the good people of Odwan and the Deputy Leader of Isako West Local Legislative Arm. I'm here to support the press statement made by my able leader, Honorable Abdul Yama, that I will not support the impeachment of our executive chairman, Honorable Marvelous Muizu and Honorable Benji Ojeto. Thank you.
My name is Honorable Farouk Sule Mohammed. I'm from Ward 6, Jagbe. The majority leader is Isako West. I'm in line with the press release by the leader of
My name is Honorable Kulamo Maezale, Chief Press at West, Councillor representing Ward 11. I'm in line with the press release of the leader of Isako West Legislative Arm. I will not make myself available as a tool to use for impeachment.
Honorable Bonaventure Oloko, the Councillor representing Ward 10. I'm supporting my leader for the press release that I will not be used as a tool to impeach my chairman, rather the vice chairman.
I am Honorable Councillor Ward 3. I'm concur with the press release of my leader of the House that I'm not going to make myself available as a tool to impeach my executive chairman and his vice.
My name is Honorable Jimo Ismail Ibrahim, Councillor representing 4 West Local Government. I support the press release of my leader. I will not be available to impeach my local government chairman and his vice. Thank you.
Greetings, my people of Ward 7 and the entire Isako West Local Government resident. I am Nurudi Momodu, Honorable, representing Ward 7 Isako West. I came with the press release as read by the legislative arm, the leader of the legislative arm, and I will not make myself available as tool for anybody to use to impeach the executive chairman of Isako West and his vice. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Iharo Abdulhakeem, the council representing good people of Ward 2. I'm here in support of my leader for the press release. I will not be there to the impeachment of the chairman and vice chairman. Thank you.
Good evening, my able colleague. I'm Honorable Obo Henry, the councillor representing the good people of Ward 8. I'm 100% in line with the press release of my leader. So I will not make myself available for the people to use as a tool to impeach the executive chairman and his vice. Thank you.
Good evening, the good people of Issaquah West. I remain my humble self, Honorable Karim Ismaila, the Deputy Chief Whip of Issaquah West local government. I promise myself not to be used as tools to impeach the duly elected Executive Chairman of Issaquah West and his vice. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Honorable Frank Asimu, the council representing the good people of Ward 12. So I'm here in support of the press release of the leader, which is Abdul Yama, that I'm not in support to impeach the duly elected chairman, Honorable Moise Zubiri and Benjamin Ojitu, the vice.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending the time you are watching this video. Yes, as we speak now, Issaquah West legislative arm, we're on recess. There is no sitting today. We have not sitting today, tomorrow, next tomorrow, no sitting till 20th of January. Thank you.
So that is their own little way of pushing back. But to Okwe Odoyo, Okwe Obolo, the Dodoyo governor of Edo, the deed is done. All of this, they are just like medicine after death. One of his newly sworn in acting chairman took office, and he had this to say.
That's the chair.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, Chairman, Mr. Chairman. So I want to welcome you to Oyo Local Government Headquarters Abuja here. I want to sincerely appreciate you all for your support towards this struggle. And first of all, I want to thank the councillors of Oyo Local Government for making it possible. I appreciate all the police officers and all the floor members. I believe that the struggle is not for one man. It's a collective effort. That's why it's possible today. I want to assure the people of Oyo that I'm not let them down. And also assure the people of Edo State I'll make them proud. My office is open for everybody. I'm a very accessible human being. You all know that before now. So whenever I have any issue, my door is open. I will be in the office 247 Monday to Friday. Here is the headquarters. I will carry on my duty in Orion, not in Ipoboha already, or yeah. So thank you all. Lastly, I hereby dissolve all the cabinets of the former from supervisor to the local government secretary, and also the essay to local government chairman. They are all hereby dissolved.
All appointees.
All the cabinets of the former chairman is hereby dissolved. Yes. Anyway, I don't know. Just give me.
You know, so you can tell that it's pretty much like thugs, political thugs have been appointed to take over the local government areas. Most of them are not really kind of like prepped or prepared. But now that they have to act the scripts. So the guy was there to say, I am now the chairman, I'm accessible, everybody can come to me right now, you all know that, so yeah. And also, I have dissolved all the cabinet, I've dissolved all the... Exactly, lunatics have taken over the asylum. That is what you are dealing with as we speak. How about the Okwe Odoyo himself? What did he say to this when he was swearing for these guys to go and take over the local government areas? This.
I saw environmental security funding, and the amount involved is huge, 800 million. Every month, this chairman contributes this money to give a leader of one particular party. I felt it is wrong, but I want to thank you because you have changed the narrative. What you have done It's not out of contest. It's not out of the law. Impeaching somebody who is corrupt, who has used the local funds for personal gain, sending him away is not wrong. I recognize you as my chairman. So I am ready to work with you people. I am ready to see that you progress and local government progress.
The spokespersons for the chairmen across the 3 districts reiterated their loyalty to the new administration.